What's up, what's going on, Legends? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're jumping into Black Ops 6 Zombies, specifically Terminus, and I'm going to be completing the main quest Easter egg and the boss fight in a play-by-play fashion. What this means essentially is I'm going to go in, explain what I'm doing, while I'm doing it, and why I'm doing it as I go through all the steps, eventually making it into the boss fight with the hopes of giving you a better understanding of the strategy throughout this, hopefully to improve your experience, whether you're a new player, somebody that's trying to complete it solo for the first time, or somebody just looking to improve their experience overall. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is actually go over the loadouts that you should have set up, or I guess I should say the zombie builds, because there is going to be a couple of them that you're going to want to use in order to make this more simplified. And the first one is going to be the ASG-89. Now, for my ASG-89, I have the Kepler Microflex, the muzzles, the suppressor to help get us more salvage, underbarrel, the Ranger foregrip, extended mag 2, because the more ammo, the merrier. Quick draw grip to aim down sight a little bit faster. We have the light stock, the laser steady aim to help us with hip fire, and the fire mod, the Dragon's Breath rounds, because they just help us so much throughout our run. And the main reason that you're going to be starting with the ASG is it's going to give you a little bit more firepower to get through those beginning steps a little bit easier, because we will be focusing on the GS-45, which is going to be our next weapon going into the actual boss fight. And once we actually get our hands on the Wonder Weapon, which is the Beam Smasher, we'll be getting rid of the ASG. Now, for our GS-45, this is the weapon that you're going to want to make sure does have the zombie build selected. That way, when you get to the wall buy, you purchase it, you do have the correct setup. And for this, I'm rocking the muzzle. We have the suppressor. Again, it's another one of those things. We want more salvage throughout the run. Barrel, we're rocking the reinforced barrel. Magazine, the extended mag 2. Normally, this doesn't matter that much because once you pack a punch it, it's kind of irrelevant. The stock, I'm running the Akimbo GS-45, of course, because you want two of these guys. Laser, I have the steady aim laser. And some people are curious why I'm not running rapid fire. Typically, it's just because you're going to end up going through ammo anyway, and I don't think it makes so much of a difference where it's an actual requirement. For my field upgrade, I'm running the Ether Shroud, easily the best option for this Easter egg and boss fight. Now you have a couple of options. You could choose to have multi-charges, allowing you to hold up to 2, or the longer lasting charge, just making it obviously extend a little bit further. For the tactical, I am running the decoy. Lethal, I'm running a Semtex, although it's not important. And the last important thing, or it could be important depending on if you choose to use it, I recommend having a Killjoy Gobblegum available, just in case you decide to use it for one of the steps. But other than that, this is everything you need to know going into the actual Easter egg and boss fight. And now we're actually prepared to jump in. Okay, now we're here. Now this is always an optional part of the task, is to turn on the Rampage Inducer. I'm just going to do it for the first bit of the run, just to get these beginning rounds done a little bit quicker. The first step, though, definitely going to turn on this power, and I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as I can. The sooner you can turn on the power, the better off you're going to be, because obviously the longer that you go, the more difficult that task might be depending on your skill level. But I definitely think getting to at least like 6 or 7 and then heading down below to make sure you have it all turned on is probably the best way to go. That's probably what we're going to stick to here. I definitely recommend, if you're just trying to do this the safest way possible, don't even turn on the Rampage Inducer, because it's just adding an extra layer of difficulty that may just be too much for you at the time, depending on your experience. Okay, we should be good there. Those guys should be good. I can come back up and turn it off in a minute. Let's just keep pushing forward. All right, I should almost have enough points. There's the 500 that I need. We'll go ahead and turn this guy on. Now, I didn't grab a GS-45 yet, but I also need to shut off the Rampage Inducer. So you can either grab that before you start coming through if you would like to have a run without the Rampage Inducer, or you could do what I'm doing and just wait until I go back up there to use it for, or to do it when I shut it off, essentially, to grab it then. You need to be a little bit careful here. Come on. You guys are cooking. 8 seconds. 8 seconds. I gotta reload. Slide by. All right, we're good. We're good. Everybody's going a little crazy, but we should be good. And there we go. Another one in the bag. I'm still gonna hold off. Still gonna hold off. I mean, we don't really need to get this GS-45 until we have PhD and, you know, are even able to pack a punch in general. So let's just keep moving forward. Open up another door. I probably need to flip around, though, because I definitely don't have enough currency to make it all the way to the bottom. I also need to go ahead and grab some ammunition. All right, we should be good. I think we might actually still be short. I think we need 2750 or something crazy on this other door, or 1750. But it is the bug round, so not that big a deal. I still need to make my way back up to the top. The good news, too, is that we're saving some salvage that we would have used to upgrade our weapon by not grabbing the weapon off the wall until this point, basically. Is that the last one? Dang, I should have waited to do that. Didn't realize it was the last one. And one thing you can do here is, for one of the steps, is check down here for a faded looking key card, which I do not see, so it's definitely not going to be here, as we'll need that for one of our steps coming up. Let's go ahead and turn this sucker on here. Still have my decoy here, which is going to probably come in pretty good. Dude, I need you guys to slow down a little bit. Why is there so many? I got to protect my thing. Get away. There we go. All right, throw this. Get everybody to run toward it. Trying to get to them as quickly as I can so they can stop attacking my deal. Dude, I can't even get through them all. Watch out. No, 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 no. Yes. No, we failed it. Yes, we got it. Oh my god, that was crazy. Yeah, with the Rampage Inducer, this could be a little bit more insane, but it looks like it worked out. I need to jump in the water now. It was a little bit chaotic, but we made it work somehow, some way. And here we are. We have this thing on the way up. Now we're in a position where we could potentially pack a punch if we were interested or we had enough points. I'm going to go ahead and check this spot here. I do need to consider getting our PhD sometime soon. The zombies are all up on top of me. Okay. Can't tell if it's there or not. Okay, I can go ahead and show you exactly what I meant by the key card thing. If you see this thing right here, that means that's the trap that it's going to be at for one of our upcoming steps. I do want to open this up soon because we do need to get PhD, but we also need to flip a few more rounds, and I do need to get my GS45. So I'll probably make my way up to the top, consider maybe flipping a couple more rounds, but I do... Actually, you know what? We'll just go ahead and do this part now. I was going to consider grabbing the GS45s and then putting what we need on it, but let's just do it now. We're going to run over here to our arsenal machine. We have the salvage that we need. We'll go ahead and equip the dead wire, which is required for our step. I might end up equipping that on my pistols later, but for now, it is what it is. All right, I'm going to try to get this thing to go up without the zombies. No. That's the most annoying part. The zombies coming up with me. All right, we got to go up this thing. We got to go up. And you're going to want to be kind of prepared here. I'm just going to go ahead and kill these guys because they're going to mess up my whole flow. You got to be prepared to aim at this box here. Turn and shoot that box there. Then we shoot that box there. And now we're good. Go down here and run, run, run. I definitely want to turn this Rampage Inducer off sooner than later because it makes it a little rough for the instructive process. But now we have the next step open, or the first step of our beam smasher situation. Hello? Can I move my character? Try to run. Y'all are just stopping me. There we go. Okay, we got the Rampage Inducer shut off. We'll go ahead and grab our Akimbo GS45s off the wall. Good lord, they're not giving me space. It's round 7. My entire zombie population's over here. All right, I'm going to keep finishing these off with that. Probably should just buy more ammo for this thing until we get the other thing suited up. It's not going to cost us that much. Plus, we need to make it a few more rounds anyway. But let me go ahead and do the first part of our beam smasher. So now that we have this door open, we're going to go in here and we're going to eliminate this zombie. This zombie is going to drop us a little fob. This fob we're going to take actually over to this side. And it looks like this part's open, but we should have to open this door. We do. Go ahead and go here. Put that, or not put that, open that door so we can come over here and utilize the fob to grab this multifaceted resonator. Now we need to take this multifaceted resonator back all the way to where we got the fob from in that room. All right, now we got to calibrate this thing. We stuck it in there, and it does bring the code up for us. That's good. Now we got to go and turn on all these little devices. So I guess I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to do it from the bottom up. We need to go over by Deadshot first. We're going to head down this way. Okay, we're going to turn on the first one here. This is right around the corner from Deadshot and where we went down into the cave. Now we need to go back up here. We got our second one up here. It's just above this area over here. Obviously, this could be opened if you open that direction. Then we go across. Luckily, Pack-a-Punch is up here. Then we don't have to worry. Then we can come over here to hit the final one. Now, I have a pretty good strategy for actually solving this. And I do have a video, which I will link in the pinned comment down below, that tells you how you can easily solve this part of the equation without having to do this equation here. Like, without having to pay, I guess, to do this equation. Now, obviously, there's two options. I can go ahead and pause like this. And I'm going to try to get everything on the screen, which I don't have quite. And I can pause it like that. Now I can see everything on my screen. And now I have a 15-minute time period to actually solve this. So the first thing we're going to need to do is get our numbers. And we can kind of see a little bit what each one is. Now I do want to repeat, you can choose to go up to pack and actually pay $5,000 to skip this portion. But I just solve it every time because it's not that complicated once you get the backbone of it. So if you need help, check the pinned comment down below. Check out that video. It'll explain it a little bit better, and hopefully it'll help you understand how you can just solve this without having to pay. But essentially, the first thing is I got to get the numbers. Like I said, our first number is going to be X, and it's going to be what looks like 10 because we have 0, 1, 2, and 2, 1, 0. So our first number is going to be 10. Then our second number is going to be is y, and y is 22. So then we got 22. And then our z number is going to be, it looks like, I think it's 11. So we're going to do 11. Now we have 10, 22, and 11 as our x, y, and z numbers. Now we have to do the equation. 2x plus 11. So 2 times 10 is 20, plus 11 is 31. So our first number is going to be 31. Our second equation is 2z. So 11 times 2 is 22, plus y is 22 is 44, minus 5 is 39. And then the last equation is y plus z. So 22 plus 11 is 33, minus x is 23, because minus x was 10. So now we have 23. So our number should realistically be 31, 39, 23. So now I can go ahead and go back in. I can go ahead and go into here because the zombies want to attack me. Come on. It's a little bit slow. 39. Or no, 31. Oops, my bad. 31, 39. And then 23. And for the last equation, it's asking you, it's giving you like the absolute number or whatever it is. So even if it's positive or negative, you just have to put the right number. 23. And we got it. But the difference, the main difference here is that you save the 5,000, but you won't get the device any quicker, right? Because you got to get the code. He was just going to give you the code. Now we got to wait till round 9, and it'll let us know that the multifaceted resonator is prepared, and then we'll be able to do our next step. Now we just need to save up to get PhD on our weapon, which is not too bad. We got to open up a door for that. And we also want to pack-a-punch our GS45s. Luckily, they are already rare rarity, which is absolutely incredible for us, because obviously that saves us a decent amount of salvage. I would love it if these guys would let me go around them. They do not want me to get this insta-kill. But one thing you can do, which I was going to mention before, is almost die, because I don't have any plates. Now, is when you're coming down here to actually open this door the first time, you can go ahead and check on this one side over here if this thing is here. Where is it at? Over here. And we already know that one of our parts for one of the later steps is actually going to be in this location. That way, you'll know which location you actually need to head to. It gave me an insta-kill. What is this game doing? We actually might have enough now. Let's see if we have enough to get our GS45s pack-a-punched. But we already know that the next to sleight of hand, or speed cola, not sleight of hand, next to speed cola is the location of one of our cable spots. Okay, our multifaceted resonator is ready to go. So we need to go up there and grab it. I do need to, before we even head to the first island, or the first spot we're going to take it to, need to pack-a-punch this weapon. We did get our PhD, which is nice. We're going to need to get our 2-plater sometime soon. And honestly, the reason you don't invest that much into all that other stuff is because why not wait till later? If everything goes smooth through these parts, then you're not really hurting for it. We're also going to probably end up doing this SAM trial, which could be pretty important here. Let me go ahead and see it's in here. Activate it. Jump down here. It is a melee kill one. It's actually not that bad. I should be able to grab this out. Nice. And then we got our melee macchiato. I do have my baseball bat here. Should be able to at least make it somewhat realistic. Why is it? It's already a 2-hit. That's kind of sad, unfortunately. Hopefully this thing will melee pretty quick. If it's early enough, it won't be that bad. I just want my reward. Give me something really good. That'd be sick. Free pack. Free pack. Free pack 2. Free rarity tool. Something good. Highly recommend, though, doing the SAM trials whenever you get them. Because it's only going to make your experience a little bit easier. Especially if you get something worthwhile. Okay. Got that. Should be able to grab the bonus points if they'll ever let me. Saw a decoy on the ground. Why is it not auto-picking it up? There it is. Then we can go up here and get our reward real quick. Hopefully it's actually something worthwhile. Make sure, just in case, it's not what I was hoping it is. It's a mangler cannon. We got a little bit of extra salvage and stuff out of it, though, so that's okay. Now we got our multifaceted resonator. Is the pack-a-punch still up here? I believe it is. Yes, it is. So we can go ahead and pack-a-punch to level 1. Very important part of this process. And now we're actually in a point where we can probably go and defend these. So let's go ahead and take the multifaceted resonator to its first location. So we're at the second location. You can see it's actually there. So we already know it's going to be the island and next to Speed Cola for that one part of the Easter egg here. So we need to go over to the first island. I kind of want to go over here and see if I can do this crab thing. Crab, crab, crabbity, crab. You got to throw. I always forget where this thing is. There it is, the crab basket. Hit it. Boom. Now the crab should be available. I might have to get rid of some of these zombies. All right, here we go. Our first one. Our zombies are leaving us alone. Oh, I'm messing them up. Oh, hit it. Come on, hit it, hit it. Hit it. Yes. Crab, 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 crab. This is a sweet little side Easter egg. I definitely recommend coming over here and doing this if you can, because it has a chance to give you some goodies. Okay. Sometimes I wish I would do a little bit better at it, but it is tough sometimes. Even when you hit them, it doesn't feel like you hit them. Not like that one. I feel like I got that one. It didn't give it to me. And there we go. And we're good. Goodies. Gave us essence, which is kind of nice. We actually have enough for a 2-plater now. And I can go ahead and go over to the actual island we're supposed to be going to. This is the second island, so this isn't where we're supposed to be yet. But it was worth going here first while we had minimal zombies. Okay, now we just got to get over here and place it down. Now, I could have done another one of the crabs. I was just trying to avoid the zombies for the most part. So now that we have this set up, go ahead and hit that. I can actually keep using this for a second, not to burn my GS45. I mean, we have it. Why not? The flame, the fire, the power. It's actually kind of nice. It's this powerful, right? This is why you use not the GS40, but this is why you use the ASG for pretty much everything. Okay, we got one of these to drop. We need to take it over here. Feed it. Okay, I think I'll have to do at least one more, right? Needs to select a zombie. Select something. It's the next round. Round doesn't matter that much, because we're going to need to juice up a little bit throughout this run too, so don't be afraid if the round starts flipping. You want to do it as early as possible as far as steps are concerned to make it simplified, but there we go. Now we're going to go back to that island we already were. If I get a chance, maybe I'll go ahead and do another crab thing, because I got the essence. Would like to get the salvage as well. By the way, in case no one's using a separate thing, the first island is the one over here. You go in this direction, and you come back over here. Because I don't know that everyone's using a guide going into this, but in case there is people that aren't, there's a little bit of a better idea of where you're headed. I do have a guide on how to do this Easter egg, but I feel like these runs help people better understand the actual strategy, so they enjoy them quite a bit. Okay, we should be able to be good going here. I need to get Jug sooner than later here. You bring this a little closer to me. Try to get the zombie closer if you can. It helps. Not a requirement, but definitely helps. Pick this thing up. Run it in. And then another guy is close. There we go. Pick this guy up and run it in. And that should finish this one off. Now this next one, we just got to keep going around the map. Go back up here and turn. There we go. Got to go past the ship. More toward the front. I feel like for a majority of people, they actually understand the steps. It's more of an execution thing and seeing the strategy to do so. So if you guys need help with the actual steps as well, I will not only include the calibration code simplification, I will also include the guide to doing the actual steps in case there's any confusion along the way. But now we got to go to our last and final location. This should allow us to build our beam smasher after we complete it. Go ahead and activate that one. This is pretty much on the more northern side of the map here, as you can see where I'm at. Boom. All right, it activated a guy that was not far, and we got this thing quick. Boom, look at that activation. Crazy. Okay, stay away. Stay away. Get a little overwhelming sometimes with the amount of enemies you have. There you go. Wait, did we already... Oh, is this him? Yep, right here. And you can shoot one at a time on these if you want to as well. There we go. And that's that. Should be able to grab our multifaceted resonator or the amp munition. But you should have all parts, right? So now it shows all three. Now we have what we need to go build the beam smasher, so let's do it. Now that we made it this far, a couple things I'm definitely going to grab. We're going to get the 2-plater because it's nice to have that extra little bit of resistance against the enemy. Then we're also going to get a Jug because it's going to help us stay alive a little bit here. But first thing, I want to sneak in here. Hopefully be able to build our beam smasher. Hurry, hurry, hurry. We get hit in the back any second now. And boom, we got the beam smasher. So W. Now we can actually do the next step. First thing though, let's get Jug. Now we already know where the key card location is going to be because I showed you that place on the ground in front of it. And that's how you'll be able to find it if you're ever wondering solo. It can be at this one here on the ground. You'll be able to see it there, the one in the spawn, or either the two in the bottom in the laboratory. So let's head back to the laboratory since we already know where it's at. We can activate the trap, and we can get the hard drive, the next item in our journey. All right, now that we found the one with the little key card there, like I said, you're going to go ahead and do this, and you're going to go ahead and shoot. It should, yep, there's the hard drive on the ground. We picked up the hard drive. Now we got to deliver the hard drive to Peck. Okay, now we're delivering the hard drive. Put it in the box. Now that we've delivered the hard drive, it's time for us to get a code that we're going to need to take on Nathan. The first thing is going to be the one over here. It's going to be it should be 2. It's going to be the hour hand on that clock. Should be 2 as one of our numbers. I need you to move. 2 is one of our numbers. Now we need to go down here. Our next number is in here. It's this injury one. It's 4. I always forget the actual order. So we have 2 and then 4. And I'm pretty sure it's the clock, the card, and then the labor number, but we'll find out. So we got 2 and 4, and what's the last one? 7. So I think it's 274 or 247. All right, we're going to come down here. We're going to talk to this guy. He's going to show up. All right, you're going to need to let me put this code in, bro. It's going to be 274 or 247. I think it's 274, but we'll see. And then I can go ahead and interact with it. 247? Nope. 274. 274. That's what I thought it was going to be. So it is. It is clock, card, and then labor. No big deal. So now I'm actually ready to take him on, but I already know he's going to be kind of a tough opponent. So what I'm going to do is actually flip a couple of rounds because I would like to get epic rarity if I can, just to ensure that it's a more simplified boss fight. It's like a mini boss, right? And this is also why I mentioned having access to a killjoy can be really helpful. Now, I know there was a cheese that people were using. I never once used it. I don't know if it still works, where you basically could activate this guy and then jump in the water and somehow it would automatically get eliminated. We're not going to be using that because I think that takes away from your ability to improve at the game. Let's just do things as they were intended, and we can utilize something that was intended to be in the game, which is the killjoy. So obviously my first step here is building up enough salvage. We still need about 450 salvage. Need to be looking out for another SAM trial because that'll be very nice to get at some point here. Ooh, what's that? That's a nuke. We don't want that if we can avoid it. The reason you don't want a nuke, you're going to lose out on points. Try to shoot one of these at a time. Being epic rarity, I think will be very nice for this boss fight. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure it's just a pain in the butt if you do it a little bit too early. I've done it before when it's a little bit too difficult and it's just not the place you want to be. Double points, that's kind of nice. We get that out of here, we'll hit that, I guess. Could hit the double hit points first, but I'm trying to wait. And we're 50 short. I need 50 salvage. I always get my double points for a bug round. It's kind of unfortunate. There we go, we hit that guy. I need one of you to drop me a salvage. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Now we have exactly the amount we want. 2,500, we're ready for epic rarity. I also need to buy some ammo. Go ahead, go here. We're going epic. These guys are going crazy. I guess I could just go ahead and flip the round. I was going to do it in this round, but I need the ammo, and I don't want to have to buy it. So then we can come over here. We're going to interact with this valve. When you're solo, you only have to interact with one. It's going to spawn this dude in, and I'm telling you, he is tanky. So us having that purple or epic rarity is going to make a big difference. We can even go ahead and pop temporal gift, which is what I'll probably do here. We're going to go ahead and use a temporal gift. Just like that. And it's already activated. And then I'm going to go ahead and wait. Come on. Killjoy. Yep. And then boom. There we go. And he's over there. Here we go. And now you can see we're doing a damn good amount of damage to him. Gotta go ahead and spam, spam, spam. Helps a lot to have this insta-kill, I promise you. And we can just cook right through him. No problem. Don't even have to think twice. And I think it's one of those gobblegums you guys should easily be able to get more of and have a ton already accessible. All right, now we're good there. We just need to jump into this water here next to the bridge. Go down to the bottom. Grab this little special key card. And then we're good to go for the next step. The next step is a little bit of a pain, but it's not that big of a deal. I think the only thing we're really missing that I would like to have more of currently is plates. All right, well, we got our first mangler and we already got rid of them. So now before I go to the next place, I just want to make sure we have everything we need. I don't want to go in there with very little plates. I want to make sure we have enough points. I don't think we're going to grab any other important items as of this moment. Yes, get everybody out of here. Grab all this extra salvage, and then I think we're good to make it over to the ship. Now we need to head over to the ship location where we're going to get the part for this spot, and it's going to be the other section on the island. Oh, I guess there's a dig spot there. I don't have a shovel though. It looks like my other boat disappeared, so it looks like I'm buying a new one. Buying this new boat. We're going to get in. Time for us to drive over to this location. It's a little bit of a risky part of the entire journey. I mean, we're getting there. We're almost through the steps. Definitely a few more steps left to go, but I think with what we have already, we're going to be in a good spot. You're going to get some parasites that spawn in here. Not a big deal. I'm just going to go ahead and ignore them, jump into the water, and climb up this thing. You'll see this door open up. We can just deal with them all at once here. Then all you got to do is interact with one of these nodes. It'll pick it up, and it'll start your little event. Now we're stuck in this tiny little area. Luckily, we are using the GS-45. It's going to help us out. Zombies are going to be fast. They're going to be deadly. We should be fine. Hit that guy. We do have our Ether Shroud if we really want to use it. Pretty sure I have double charges on, but it still says I only have one charge. Maybe I just haven't built up the second charge yet. Unless I forgot to change it. I mean, if I have the extended one on, that's fine too. Not really a big deal. Get this guy out of here. You really just got to eliminate all the zombies. There'll be a certain amount that spawn in. Just keep moving in a somewhat circular rotation if you can. Try to stay away from the windows the zombies spawn into, unless you are like me. Oh. You should be getting a max ammo soon. Yes. No. All right, I guess I'm going to try to use this for part of it. I don't want to use... There we go. We got our max ammo. So now once we actually complete the little thing, this opens up for us. Our boat's already over here. I'm going to take the one to the island first, because then it'll prevent us having to go quite as far back. But the first step is we need to go over to the island here, and then we need to actually insert this in its location. Then the other one we know is by Speed Cola, which is fine, because we actually don't have to worry that much about that. But I'm going to go over here, immediately repair, hopefully I don't get hit, and we're good. And our boat's already back in the water. Oh god. And we can go back over. We placed the first one, now we can go back and get the second one. And we have a mangler that spawned in, so makes it a little bit fun and entertaining. Again, you don't have to rush through any of these rounds. You don't have to rush through any of these steps. Do everything as you're comfortable with it, or as comfortable as you need to be. Obviously, there's some places where maybe you're never comfortable, but I think you get what I'm saying. Don't push the limits. Don't feel like you have to run a rampage inducer or be done with all the steps by round 15 or something crazy like that. Because it's more important for you to set yourself up for success with all the upgrades and stuff that you need than it is to get the steps done at an earlier round. Okay, now we're on the way to our spot. Gotta get rid of our mangler, unfortunately. But luckily, we have the good weapon to do so. Hurry, hurry, hurry. We're gonna get hit a couple times, but it's fine. There we go. Now we're getting our next little voice command, essentially letting us know what to do. Now we gotta get the hacking device. We're gonna have to go up to them to grab it up at the spawn area. All right, I'm gonna grab Quick Revive since it's easily one of the most important perks in the game, especially with Dying Wish. Now we gotta hang out here. Yes, the guard station. We're here. I want my hacking device. Come on. All right, I'll knock one of you guys down. Limit our amount of zombies here. Should be good. This should allow us to finish the rest of the steps, and then we can worry about what upgrades we want to have going into the boss fight. All right, there it is. Finally heard the sound. Grab the hacking device, and it's time for us to go on a little trip. Okay, now we're back in the boat, and we need to head toward the back of the ship, because this is the first little buoy that we're going to actually hack. When you get close, parasites will spawn in. Boom, we can do that. And then I can get in the water and hopefully pull out this hacking device. I think the hacking device does, like, get rid of them as well, but at least stun them. Now we get this guy here, get in the boat, and we got to start going this direction. This step can be a little bit intimidating as a solo, but it is very doable. You just have to know where you're headed and make sure you're doing it in a decent amount of time, because 1 minute, 40-something seconds isn't a lot. Seems like a lot, but it can be a little bit of a pinch if you find yourself in the wrong spot. Go ahead and just shoot right at that. I'm going to get in the water. Hopefully I don't take too much damage. Don't down me, please. You guys are hitting me for a ton. All right, we're good. I don't have any backup plates. That's the main scare. All right, we're good. On to the next part. This is going to be a little bit sketchy when we go to the actual bomb part, but we'll see what happens. I got faith. I believe we can make it work. We just got to have a little bit of luck. Once we actually do the deactivation process of the bombs, we're in the clear. Okay, our last buoy is here, and then we'll be able to make our way into the inside. We almost have enough points for a 3-plater anyway, which we can get in there. So that's good. Okay, go ahead, get in the water, pull out the the hacking device. That actually was crazy how that pulled out. And we hacked the final one. Now I got to get in the boat and make my way into the laboratory. Okay, we made it in here hella early because these things aren't even available. All right, hold on. Hold on. Everybody needs to chill. Yeah, there we go. Throw that over there. Get this thing going. Well, I have one plate. Oh, we're going to get hit in the back here. No. Come on. Get away. Everybody get out of here. And one. Holy crap, that was dangerous. Don't do that. Don't put that much force into it. Yeah, we're good. Grab this. Yep, hit all those guys. Hit you. I'm going to go ahead and pop this. It says I have 0 charges, but I should have another charge. Come on. This should give me a lot of time, or at least some time. Okay, you have plenty of time to do this, so no rush, right? Problem is I need to get that bug out of here. Okay, hurry, hurry, hurry. Finish it. Nice. Hit these guys. No one dropped me a plate, unfortunately. Now I need to go up and hit the last one. I might be able to start it if I get here quick. And then pop my shroud for the end. That's the kind of the goal. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, get away. Oh, oh, oh. And I can pop it. Puts me over here. And then, come on, finish defusing. Finish it. And that's it. That's all we needed to do for the steps. Now we have the boss arena unlocked. So now we just got to get comfortable with all of our upgrades. Put ourselves into a position where we're actually ready to go into the boss fight. Now I would highly recommend getting a few more perks than I have right now. Maybe speed, cola, maybe, I'm trying to think of like some other things that might be important. Maybe elemental pop could be helpful. And then you, of course, want to get to, I would say pack 3 legendary would be nice. I think that's what we're going to shoot for. And we're going to try to get into the boss fight maybe before round 20, but we'll see how it goes. If you're looking for a good area to train up the zombies amidst trying to get all of your upgrades, I definitely recommend this area I'm in right now. You're going to be able to run in this direction, kind of pull all the zombies, I'm not even shooting at them, as you can see. Go kind of in this direction here. If you get cut off right there, you just hop over the railing, and you can do the same little circle. You pull them all this way, you pull them all this way. I'm just building them up, kind of showing you exactly the little process that you would take. And you could slide through here, take almost little damage, then you just kind of destroy them from there, right? Oh, there's the double points. We definitely want that. Get the double points. Tons of salvage is dropping. We should be able to get our legendary upgrade pretty quickly and set ourselves up for success. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about this run. I think pack 3 legendary will come at a pretty early round. I think the points will be probably one of the biggest hurdles. All right, so we're here on round 20. We said this would be one of the goals, or partially a goal for trying to get into the boss fight, but I feel like maybe it's been a while since I've done this, and maybe that's probably a little bit too early because I don't have enough. As you can see now, I have 3-plater. I got the most important perks for the most part here. The only thing I'm really missing is pack 3 and legendary. We have enough for legendary now, so that wouldn't be an issue, but we don't have enough for pack-a-punch level 3 quite yet. So I think I'm going to push it a few more rounds, and instead I'm going to shoot for before round 25. And we're actually going to be able to grab something to utilize in case we need it as backup that could be really important to making this significantly easier for you guys. And that's going to be the chopper gunner score streak. The main reason is because if you get into a pinch, it will do a significant amount of damage to the boss, and it could be the reason that saves you and allows you to complete it. So definitely, if you have enough extra salvage, which we're going to be able to build up to pretty quickly, should be able to get one of those, especially if you go all the way to like around 24, 25, and then you'll be able to have that and utilize it for the boss fight. But now we're going to be able to get the legendary rarity that we need, so all future salvage can go to other things that we could utilize. And if we end up with a little bit more, or we get lucky enough, someone drops us a Casimir, but that's what we would probably get on top of the chopper gunner. But the chopper gunner is going to be super helpful, which is why I'm recommending it. Okay, I had a slight change of plans. I ended up getting a war machine on the ground. I've never actually brought a war machine to this boss fight, but I'm going to do it this time. If you guys feel like you're going to struggle and you are afraid to, make sure to buy a chopper gunner, or if you get a chopper gunner to drop, just pick it up. And the other thing that you could buy instead, which is what I chose to do, is I used 3,000 of my salvage to buy 2 Casimirs, because I feel like those are going to be pretty beneficial for this boss fight. And I think that in some circumstances, it is nice to have the chopper gunner, but I don't think you necessarily require it. And it may be more fun, or at least more helpful, to have the Casimirs available to you. So it's kind of up to you. If you can hit the Casimirs and the chopper gunner, even better. Otherwise, you're just going to have to pick what may be most important to you. But as you can see here, I'm pack 3, I'm legendary. I got the most important perks, and then I grabbed elemental pop on top of it, just because I felt like it could be beneficial. Now we have pretty much everything that I think is important going into the boss fight. I have Dying Wish, which is going to give me a little bit of a backup self-revive sort of vibe. And I do have the self-revive available as well. So now it's time for us to just head into the boss fight and see what we can make happen here. I didn't pack a punch my beam smasher, although I could have, but I don't plan to use it a whole lot. Realistically, you want to make sure you have at least enough ammo to go into this boss fight, and then hopefully be able to kind of keep up with the ammo amount that you'll have. Eventually, I guess between each phase, you will get a max ammo, but if you don't go in with enough, obviously it could lead to you having a much bigger problem. You do have the Casimirs to rely on when things get a little bit hectic. Otherwise, it's time for us to do this. We are ready to go. We are ready, patient 13. All right, first up, we got to shoot it once. Once we start shooting it, it's going to slam. Make sure you get behind the box. First step is to actually focus up on these blisters. We'll stay on this side here. It's going to slam. Boom. Now I know it's good to go across. Some blisters on this side. Just focus up on it. Not too bad. Oh, it's on the other side again. Okay. Staying away from my zombies. Not even focusing on my zombies, really. Okay, nice again. Just try not to get hit by the tentacles. You see them go into the air? Get behind some cover. You'll be all right. Okay, we're going across. Oh, there's the thing again. Nice. Focusing on these again. Almost there. Trying to stay on the other side here. Yep, blisters on the wrong side. I'm going to shoot these guys a little bit. We have enough for a backup ammo, which is nice. Because we're going to need it. We're going to need it. Okay, go ahead and cross. Boom, stop stopping me. I don't want to get slammed. Almost got slammed there. And then we're good. Slamming. Focus. I don't even have a crosshair right now. I forgot. Every time I turn my HUD off and then back on, it becomes an issue. Okay, we'll take that guy out. Need to make sure I focus up on some of these dudes. Get my points going. Get my situation rolling. Okay. We're going to go ahead and cross. I want to get to this other side. Hey, stay away from me. Yep. Got you. Almost have enough points here. And we hit it again. Are we at to the point where it's... Nope, not immune yet. It's almost there. Okay, we almost have enough again. Just farming. Boom. This guy done yet? Not yet. Oh, there's an ammo. Nice. A little bit of ammo here. A little bit of ammo there. Like these guys. Okay, more ammo dropping, huh? Nice. Get in front here. Shoot. All right, did we get through this part? Nope, still got it. Takes a second. I don't want to waste any ammo, so I'm just shooting as much as I need to. Okay. Think he might be phasing. Maybe not. I don't want to... Oh, there's ammo. Let's say I don't want to have to worry about that yet. There we go. Now we're at the next phase. Trying to take my time. I don't have a lot of ammo. All right, this is where things get a little crazy. You can choose to use your things whenever you need them, your Casimirs. But I would recommend holding on to them. You might need them for an upcoming part. This is not even Pack-a-Punch, by the way. But it's still going to help us out a little bit. Trying to just build up those points. Right now, we also have these freaking tentacles hit me. Nice. All right, do we have any ammo? A little bit. Kind of just want to focus up on the Mangler in hopes it will get rid of it. It did not. And there we go. We got rid of it. Beautiful. A little bit of ammo. No, not yet. All right, right here. Ammo. We're just kind of waiting it out. I think it's a time thing. I don't know if it's an... Oh, what? I didn't get ammo? Thought I got ammo from those guys. I got trolled. Okay, you can see the tentacles out on the outside. Causing havoc. Oh, another dude. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. Much better scenario there. Okay, got rid of that guy. He's coming back. There's my max ammo. I'm going to wait, though, to grab it. All right, now we should be good. Boom. Oh, God. Get away from me. Oh, didn't want to do that, but I'm going to do that anyway. I wanted my max ammo. I almost got too greedy. Okay, there we go. Laid up here. Wait for him to slam. Slide across. We're just going to keep shooting. Beautiful. Got rid of my guy there. He slammed again. We're going across. Gotta hit the tentacles on the arms now. Not sure why I'm not hitting them. Hey, get away from me. Dude, we are barely missing these. Okay, there we go. Okay, one down. I don't know what was going on there. I just got slammed backward, though. Nice. Okay, hit that one again. Trying to hit this parasites, but they're not letting me. Hey, I need you to get out of my way. Thank you, sir. Okay, nice. We're back to the face, I think. Yep, facing it. No big deal. Gonna go ahead and slide across again. Get my plate in. Grab any extra ammo I can off the ground. I don't want to have to spend it. I don't know why that shouldn't have hit me, but it did. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and buy ammo this time. Now we have enough for 2 sets of ammo, which is great. We're gonna build up a little bit more here. Yep, slam the ground. Cutting across, slamming again. Hitting it in the face as much as possible. We're down to half health. Beautiful. Absolutely incredible. Okay, we can focus on this guy a little bit. Hit these freaking tentacles. Hey, get out of my way. Oh, I got slammed. No. That was horrible timing. You gotta be very careful with the slams. Yes, I need you guys to stop freaking pounding me. And we can go this way. I need ammo. Some right here. Nice. And then we broke that one. And we're back to the immune. It's immune. Nope. Yep, need to go this way. Thank you. And we're hitting that guy quite a bit. Go across, buy our ammunition. Watch out. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that. And then we're on the left side. We're just trying to keep moving at all times. I mean, I've gotten myself into crazy spots already. I'm still saving my Casimirs. There's a moment I'm waiting for. We haven't hit it yet. Okay. I don't know how that's missing. There we go. Why is that? What is it hitting? It's like hitting the arm, but saying it's immune. Get out of here. Okay, watch out. Gonna get the slammage. Come on. There we go. Got it again. We're almost there. Yep. Okay, I hit those that time. We're doing good as far as points are concerned. Like getting our points back up, making sure we're good on plates. Okay, we're getting low. Go this way. Watch out. Okay, we're focusing on this guy again. We got 8K. I need to go across to get some points again. Whoa. Watch out. Come on, can you stop switching sides with your freaking blister? It's kind of annoying here. Keep trying to get over to the other side and you're just blocking me. Yep, gotta go to the other side again. Now he's gonna switch it right when I go to this side. Okay, he didn't do it this time. We're on that side there. Boom, boom. Gotta be getting close. Okay, a little bit more to this side. And it's on that side again. Yeah, there we go. Got through. I think we're about to get the next phase. We're just taking it slow and steady. Slow and steady. Okay. I think this time's where the amalgam will show up. Let's wait and see. Yep. We don't want this guy over here, but it's okay. Holding it down, holding it down. Sliding this direction. Trying to get rid of this dude, but I don't have the bullets for it, really. Okay, get a few more. Get rid of you. Rid of you. Okay. There we go. Amalgam down. One of the big problems we were going to face right there. Can we get rid of the mangler too? We did. Okay, there's a few ammo things on the ground. We're picking them up. We're almost back up to 10K though, so we're good. For now. And we just... Oh, there's our next dude. Another amalgam. Okay. Might actually have enough. It's going to take me a second. We got it. Wait. Oh, we didn't. The hell was that? All right, we got this problem now. Amalgam's down. Okay, hit him in the face. Okay. Going across. But he's not doing it yet. Or is he? I think he's supposed to be doing it, but it doesn't look like it. He's building it up. Now he is. Now he is. All right, I'm throwing this. You got to stay behind this during this process. I don't know if he's done it yet. And... okay, I think he did it. We're good. Slide across. Just got to make sure you don't go out while he's doing that, or it'd be bad news. Okay, we're going to wait for it to happen again. Oh, he's getting crazy. He's getting crazy. Oh, we got the amalgam. Okay, I got to get ammo. Thank you. Yep, should hit the amalgam. Yep. Holding it down. Okay, I got rid of the amalgam. Okay, he's doing his move. We're hitting him. Come on! We could do it! It's a long fight here. Actually, don't know if he's doing it. No, he's not doing it right now. Okay, we have to buy the ammo. Yeah, stay off me. Knock this amalgam out. Nice. Okay, keep hitting this guy. Oh, he's trying to hit me. Okay, we should be good. Yep. And then that's it. GG's. GG. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. No cheese, no nothing. You just gotta be in the zone. Take it one step at a time. Had some close calls throughout the fight, but nothing too serious. Made it through. No score streak. I didn't even use the war machine. Forgot all about it. No chopper gunner. No nothing. Now, hopefully, this journey and the way that I decided to do it will make this experience significantly easier for you and allow you to complete the Terminus main quest and boss fight for the first time ever. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support in the channel, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace!